So I just came back from a major conference. There were multiple speakers and thousands of people in the audience. Of course, the background was amazing. They spent millions upon millions of dollars making this great production. And the word that you kept hearing all the people say was connect, connect, connect. You've got to connect. Stop communicating, start connecting. So everybody's talking about how important it is to connect, but nobody's telling you how to do it. Well, that's why I'm here. We're going to cut through all the mess about what connection is and what it isn't. Most importantly, I'm going to share with you 3 important phrases that if you use them, you're going to get people to connect with you almost instantly. If you are in a place where you need to get people to believe you or believe in you, whether it's up the organization, down the organization, or people outside of your organization, you're going to love this today. I'm going to show you how to do it using a little connectology. Hey, I'm your connection coach, Jonathan Sprinkles. For the last almost 20 years, I've been working with individuals and organizations, showing them how to connect. So much so that people have dubbed me as the connection coach, because I've broken it down in a way that makes it possible for everybody, regardless of who you are, where you are within the organization, whether you're brand new or whether you're a seasoned veteran, to be able to utilize the power of connection to achieve your goals even faster. Here's why this is important, because everything that you want to do requires other people. There's no big dream that you have that doesn't require other people to either believe in you or to buy into you on some level. Whether these are your constituents or your customers, you need people. So therefore, connection isn't just important, connection is everything. You see, what I tell organizations when I'm on stage is connection is the answer. What's the question? There isn't a relationship that doesn't improve when 2 people are more connected. There isn't a deal that gets done faster. There isn't loyalty that lasts longer and is more profitable when you have a connection. You see, business isn't done business to business. It's done person to person. So your ability to get people to trust you and believe in you determines not only how people feel about you, but also it'll determine how much money ultimately goes in your bank account because of your ability to move up in your career faster or your ability to close more deals. So today I'm going to share with you 3 phrases that when you use them, they're going to instantly build trust and get people to connect with you even faster. The first phrase is as promised. This one is powerful because people respect results. So when you say that you're going to do something and then you do it, it triggers a part of the unconscious mind that makes people say you can trust him or you can trust her. So the concept of the promise and delivering on it is one that is a trust trigger. When you tell people, as promised, I'm calling you back on time. As promised, here's the email. As promised, I am giving you the data for the report that you were looking for. Look, it works so well, people even know that you're doing it, and it still influences people. I'll tell my team, as promised, I said I'd call you back in 5 minutes. Here I am. And they'll say, you're doing it, aren't you? And I'll say, absolutely I am. Because I understand the power of that phrase, as promised. Because what you want people to believe about you is that you are a person who keeps your promises. Because when you keep your promises, it means they can trust in what you say. The second phrase is a little bit different. It's not even a statement, it's a question. So what do you think? So what do you think is a powerful trust trigger? Because it causes people to become invested in the outcome. The more they contribute, the more they have a vested interest in making sure that it is done to a certain standard. And it also works because you've invited them into the conversation versus just telling them what you want them to see. So therefore, when they get to talk, now they believe that they're being heard. And when people feel heard, their trust level goes up. Oh, so you want to know what I think? Do you? Remember this, my colleague Allison Bird said, powerful people ask powerful questions. So when you ask the simple yet powerful questions like, so what do you think? It makes people know that you're listening and you're allowing them in. And if they believe that you trust them enough to listen, they'll trust you with the outcome. And the final trust trigger is, and here's why. This one is powerful. And you can use this over and over and over again, whether it's in a conversation, whether you're talking to your children, with your spouse, a person in power going up the chain, or if you're speaking with a patient customer or client. And here's why it's powerful, because it causes a break in the conversation. Stop! Hammer time. That phrase is so powerful that it almost doesn't matter what the subject matter is. What you put after "and here's why" is magnified in its intensity. You can say, I believe we should have hamburgers instead of spaghetti, and here's why. I believe you're an idiot, and here's why. Or in a more professional setting, you could say, I believe that option B is the best option to take for us going forward, and here's why. When you use those three words, everything that you say, people are going to listen to it, and they will tend to trust that more because it implies that you've thought about it. It implies that you have put some intention behind your answer, and it's not just a haphazard answer. When you say, and here's why, you are 80% more likely, number one, to be heard, and also to have people respect and respond differently to what you have to say. So use that trust trigger when you need people to believe you, to believe in you, and when you want to connect with them. So connection isn't just something that you do, it's actually a byproduct of the work that you put in to build their trust. It's not something that just happens, it's something that you earn. And now you know how to build that connection that is the human factor behind every business outcome. Hey, I'm your Connection Coach, Jonathan Sprinkles, once again reminding you that business always tastes better with sprinkles on top.